recording. So today we are going to look at taking it beyond this thing, and let's see how that kind of develops. Oh, it's audible now. Wonderful. Great, great. We just started recording, so that's great. And now let us just listen to what we've done yesterday. And my audio interface is not working. Old guy now. And is Archit here today? Archit is not here, right? I'm audible. I just unplugged and plugged my audio interface. Am I audible, guys? Just making sure. Okay, wonderful. And so this happens because I'll tell you why my audio interface gives out power. There's nothing wrong with the audio interface. It's the earthing in the house. Okay, so if the earthing is not done, so somebody, if they at one point it was the fans. So when the maid used to come in, or if I used to change the fan speed, my audio interface would stop working. Right, it's just something I have to live with. Hopefully nobody else has to, but it is what it is. So we'll just move on. Let's just listen to what we have done yesterday. 3 4 Nice, good stuff. So what are we gonna do? So by default, all right, by default, Reaper has this good functionality. Once you've written, all you have to do is drag it across and it becomes 2 bars, right? Like now. So I definitely need more of that, right? So you guys heard that part. Right, and so I've been trying to think of a better melody, but for now it has not come yet. But let's just hear it a couple more times, and then we can decide how we want to proceed. Oh, I think a little bit violin would sound. But as I said, like now that I have the voice, right? So the in the previous, like yesterday, I tried to add the violins without the voice. Now we know that we're trying to create this kind of environment, right? So the reason that I'm explaining the vagueness of everything, like in the vague terms, like the environment, the feel, the all these things, is because we need to have that goal set in our head. This is what we want. So we want the intro to do something. What do we want to do? We want it to lead towards the main. प्यार में कुछ तुम्हें आता है तुम्हें आता है. And by the way, I'm gonna make I realize something. While the piano part is good, I'm gonna simplify it very much when it comes to this thing. Like I'm gonna make it like better. Oh, that's actually not a bad piano part, by the way. But like very, I just want it barely there. I'm gonna pan it to the left. I do not want this. I want a cello to do it now, right? And instead of this, I want the cello to kind of like just sing it, and I'm gonna. right? So it adds that depth. Sumit is typing something very curious what he has to ask. And one of the things, guys, when this is a grid, so every DAW has that grid where you can subdivide it, and basically we are layering our intro to sound interesting. Yes, but we also don't want to overpower the vocals here, right? So da na 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 na. So what can we add? That little things that will make it sound like really nice, right? So we're gonna go with 1/8 here so that it snaps very much. And let's see if this works. So this is copying our voice. Right? And now the second one, I know this needs to go da. Right? And now we're gonna go in item settings and loop item source so it doesn't loop. Right? Keep asking questions, Sumit. It's completely fine. Da, 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 da. Right, let's listen to this. Right, let's now. Mm. One question: we can do basic balancing with the sounds of the instrument since starting, or is it okay to leave for that later problem? That's a very good question to have. So when does it become like music production? When is it arranging and composing? So when you're writing music, so you can decide how loud or something or that something is. I can show you in the music writing software also. There's something known as a mezzo piano, and then mezzo forte and forte, right? Little bit louder, forte is loud, and FF is like double forte, which is like super loud. So we do the initial balancing. So, but it's not essentially like it's not balancing for the mix. It is like balancing for composition. Does that make sense? You must, if you ever gone to jamming or something, you like the bass, turn the bass guitar down or something like that. So you're not like recording. Exactly, just to treat ears. Correct. So right now we are taking a very compositional approach. I know we are playing with the same buttons, like the same parameters. Here's volume and all that stuff. But it's like we're kind of like finding that thing where like we don't want the cello to be overpowering, right? We don't want it to be in mezzo forte or like super loud or something. We were doing kind of a performance kind of oriented thing so that it sounds nice as a composing. So you're right, just 2 ears. See, that's a nice part, right? By the way, review is tomorrow, guys, and I'm really sorry. I've just been busy with something. I'll try finishing it over the like before even Saturday comes. But if not, then 100% I'm gonna start. Archit didn't come. He wanted to know how to install VST and all those kind of things. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take just a random vocal here. Oh, the vocal try. I already have one named like that. Right? So I'm gonna turn the volume. Interesting, interesting. I don't know if I want to take the leap, but you know what? Screw it. The very basic stuff. Ooh, that's bad. I'm not able to hit that G sharp. So when you're not able to hit a certain note, man. Music production. I'm joking. So I'm gonna teach you a little bit basic about this thing. Why I did that. So right now, as I said to Sumit, also we are in that composing phase, right? So we just want to iterate fast. So we just since we are going to use the same stuff, I don't know if you could hear the cutting to it. Like, I don't know, something's wrong with but you guys are saying you can hear me fine. So I'm just gonna pretend. Right, and then what I'm gonna do is instead of like I'm just gonna try it with this first, but I am not going to promise my snapping is needs to be on. I'm not going to promise anything that this is how it will be. Just for the reference, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna record it in Vox verse, right? Obviously, because well, it is the verse, right? And I don't understand like a lot of students like. Do you guys know why students are like really excited on the first day? And I did like we did actually make the intro and all that stuff, but like today like most of them are not here. I don't know if they forgot or what was the thing. um, well, I know Sumit is here, and then like people are like few students are like always excited. That's good, man, that's good. So so you understand all of this, right? So what I want you to do is like you can sit down and right, so either you can like sit down and like do it for yourself also. So it's like if I'm doing what the idea is, that if I'm writing such a simple piano part, right, you can at least go and try to imitate to do the same. And I don't understand like why students like they ask for the month to begin, and then they're like they don't show up on the the second day. It's like it's something I don't know if you guys would know why or something like that. Like I'm trying to figure it out as well. On maybe commitment issues. I'm not actually very sure. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna delete this part. I'm gonna go back to my easy keys. Alright? And I'm just gonna from here I'm gonna do this thing. I know I need E at around here, and then come back here, use my C sharp minor, and then use my A. But from the beginning, I'm gonna make it A major 7. Alright? So I know why I am doing what I'm doing. And then we're gonna do where's my B? There's my B. Sorry. Well, let's see if it actually sounds good with both the things. Right? So now I have it at the both. I'm gonna change the lyric because that's the main chorus lyric probably. I'm not sure of how I'll go about it. that's the spirit, man. That's the spirit. Verse 01. And just gonna listen to my. प्यार में खुश रहना तुम्हें आता है. Is there a compressor working on this? What? Why is it clipping? प्यार में खुश रहना तुम्हें आता है. Oh, I know why it's happening, because of my mastering chain. Right. So what is uh, Daniel already knows. Jay probably already knows as well. So Sumit, one of the reasons that we start off with our mastering chain from the beginning is that eventually we're gonna end up mixing this song, right? प्यार में खुश रहना तुम्हें आता है तुम्हें आता है पैसों की बारिश में तुम भीगना तुम्हें आता है. I think I've started to sing a little better. I can hold the melody like a bit more stronger. I'm gonna increase this, and for now that's gonna be fine, right? And then we have to make the decision whether this is it, or let me grab my guitar real quick. So now we're gonna iterate as many ways that we can, right? So we're not going to make it difficult at all. We're gonna just sit here, right? And then we are going to go with all the chords, right? C sharp minor, A major, but we're gonna make it A major 7, B major, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, right? So the reason that I'm kind of using these chord progressions is because it creates this kind of sense of pre-chorus. So let me give you a little bit of example on that. So when you go away from these kind of like harmonies, so of course C sharp minor and E are kind of like holding notes. So the whole thing starts with but you feel like going again back to, right? You kind of like, it feels nice, like this feels good, right? And then now we're just talking about this vague thing. So now for that verse, let's say that's our melody, na 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 na, right? And then what did I write? Nah. Okay, right. So we're gonna go F sharp minor, and then we're gonna go A, right? And then we're gonna go B, but we need to end on a different that thing. So we're gonna just okay. So we have 3 chords down. So there is a little bit of experimentation, right? In the sense, what I did with last month was like I wrote down the whole thing and then I experimented with the the guitar and the melodies later on. So in the same similar sense, that is our verse 1. This is going to be what we're gonna be our pre-chorus O1, and then we can full-fledgedly, like, lyrics will work on later, because if you have that strong melody, then you can always kind of go for it. And I'm gonna try to keep it simple, but I'm not sure, I'm not making any promises at the moment. Alright, so here we're gonna go F sharp minor. Right, so does that make sense? Okay, so one of the things that the Reaper doesn't allow is, like, if it doesn't have an audio file somewhere here, then it's not gonna play. I'm gonna record, I'm gonna pause, save, whatever. Right, so we can decide whether we want it to be like that or not. And प्यार में खुश रहना तुम्हें आता है तुम्हें आता है, पैसों की बारिश में तुम भीगना तुम्हें आता है. So we definitely have like that kind of thing down. So now what I'm going to do, and this is like going to be a bit quick, so you know that I'm just creating tracks, and this is that thing. So we are going to go in vocal try one more time, and we're just going to record the melody for our main part, right? So we're going to build it up, little by little. आता है and so one of the, so I think I completely didn't even finish telling this. So now that we have that progress, so one thing that I want to tell you guys is look at how far we have already come. So we are at 48 seconds of composition, and I'm not trying to like just say that, oh, this is final, but you have to realize this is like 2.5 seconds we are just taking just to reach here, right? And then we have here, and then what we are going to do is we're going to take like 2.5. So exactly, like, so if you take, we are at 49 seconds, 50.4, right, minus 2.4, we are at 48. My math wasn't my really strongest suit, so any right, but you get the point, है ना? And so this would be apparently chorus, right? And we're gonna take 8 bars. Well, let's just say we're gonna take this 4 bars. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Right, 8 bars of that. Gonna mark here. What we're gonna do? We're gonna do verse O2, right? And then what we are going to do here is essentially I'm gonna take this, copy, and I'm gonna change that, but for now let's make that basic structure, right? And then what is going to come? Pre-chorus O2, right? And then we're gonna take 4 bars, 1 2 3 4 bars here, and then we're gonna mark it again. What we're gonna do? Chorus O2, right? I'm giving for now, let's give it 8 bars, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Oh, I might actually have given a bit more to the, it's fine, whatever, we'll figure it out, right? And then we're gonna do our final verse, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I'm gonna say things here, and then we're gonna go pre-chorus O2, right? and then we're gonna take 1 2 3 4, and then we're gonna take mark this our 10th and the final installment is going to be probably I'm gonna say outro, right? So that they're expecting, people are expecting, the listener is expecting something known as kind of a final thing, but this will be an outro. And the way that we're going to like structure it is that how we came in. So I'll give you a good example of here, and then we are going to our outro. We're going to keep it very, very. I hate this one thing in Reaper. If I copy paste this, then it needs to happen on that itself. I'm gonna paste it, and I'm gonna do this like amazing, like kind of thing. So I'm just gonna give myself kind of a leeway here, around. Now that's probably too much. So around a minute-ish. Gonna go here. I'm gonna. By the way, this is automation. Archit isn't here, right? Sumit. So Sumit is watching this. This is just like ideation, right? And then I'm just gonna do this, and just listen to the outro. Okay, yeah, sure. Right. So that's a wonderful question Sumit asked. So I'm gonna tell the. Right. So we're gonna talk about verse. What do they do? Pre-chorus and then chorus. All right. So verse. So what is the verse? The verse is like kind of the storytelling of things, right? So whatever you're trying to say lyrically, it comes here. The meat of it, like this is like the kind of the thing where you say like this is what you're trying to explain to the listener. Like this is what the meat of the thing is. Like this is you explaining. Chorus, on the other hand, isn't about explaining. Chorus is about driving it home. It's like you know you drive the whole idea home, both musically and like kind of with your lyrics also. Like this is it. Pre-chorus, on the other hand, works as a bridge. I know there is a thing as a like thing, so probably not call it bridge. Like it's like the connecting of musical and lyrical ideas. So I have three different ideas here. So one of the issues is right now that I'm facing that I don't know. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna name this unnamed thing document, and I'm gonna go D, and then I'm gonna go in projects. Right. Remember that you have to, and then I go to untitled. I already had untitled in the unnamed songs, and then I'm gonna name this what I named that. I think is it 001. Yeah, it's 001, right? So I'm gonna name this 001 as well. So one of the issues is I think I only have one. So let's say we need melody. I'm sorry about this. We need the melody which we've already written. So I'm just gonna type. So not gonna type it, but I'm gonna write, and then here I'm gonna say lyrics, right? Then here again we need a new melody and we need lyrics. Arrangement I'm not gonna put because now I'm just gonna drive this. Thank you for putting it out, Sumit. So I'll also be a bit more organized, right? So once we have something like this, it's a simple text document, right? Storytelling. So this is like what is actually happening. Is that right? Coming with the musical ideas, and this is like this is kind of that thing only, right? So I have the melody for this down, so I'm gonna strike through it. I'm a little confused because this melody in my head was really good. So the intro melody प्यार में खुश रहना तुम्हें आता है तुम्हें आता है पैसों की बारिश में तुम भीगना तुम्हें आता है ना 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 ना. So the verse is definitely going to be longer, right? So when you're trying to make this home, so we need something. So what I have is like I've decided this is going to be my melody also. Like okay, that's done. So we need so the lyrics, of course, I'll have to write lyrics. I'll have to write, but now melody. Now this for this thing, it's going to be a tough thing to do because we have not like kind of written any arrangement for it either. So sometimes what happens is having a little bit of arrangement helps a lot, right? But let's see what we can come up with or at the moment. But does everyone get the idea? So we have already decided that this is how the song is going to proceed, and whatever parts we've written we have already copied and pasted so that we know what is going to happen in along with the outro. You don't have to make it complicated. All right, with hook or chorus, right? So you get confused, no? So I'll tell you something, I'll give you a very good idea so about that. And the idea is to write at least one idea a day, right? So we know what we always come back to what you know. Like, so this is my verse. So this is quite difficult. So, but one thing that I would like to add is this chord. Interesting. So I need that. So this what I said about this thing, connecting musical ideas, lyrics ideas, right? So I want to see if I can take this. Oh. So changing a rhythm or in the chorus or making it more upbeat is like the kind of the way to go about it. And I really like this idea where I'm going does that make sense? So now we're going to listen to a pre-chorus. Okay, so I think I changed it. I'm gonna re-record this and so our musical ideas should flow first. The lyrics can come later. And you don't need to always have them because once you have the song, once you have the strong melodies and these ideas connecting, right? This is just day 2, and what I want to tell you guys, like, look at the structure. 2.5 minutes. That's song level, man. That's song and we're going to add right now, right? I'm going to add right now. And what you're going to do, I'm just going to quickly, very quickly open my easy keys because I know that I have to do this. Oh, that sounded good. So I don't want it to be odd. So this is like right now. I'll tell you what I mean by that. So we need a G sharp, G7, right? So we need a G, not a G sharp minor 7. So we need a, wait, let me find my G. I can't see. Wait, it was a G7, right? What did I play? Oh, G. It's a G sharp. But I need a. I don't need a major, no? So I need the 7, but I don't need it at. I don't need the minor third. I need the major third. I need the major third. No third. I want the third. I want the third. I want the third. I really don't know how to add the third in it because wonderful. You know what? I'm gonna just write it out now. I'm just gonna take these. What I just and the idea is to just like populate it with as much musical ideas that you can. And don't worry about the markings right now. We'll just work on them. Nah, that'll be too long. So the reason that I'm worried about this one is because I can create a 6 bar like kind of loop, but and this will okay. So when you keep hearing it one by one, right again. So what do you think this piano is gonna do right after from? So I know what is going to do rhythm wise, but what do you guys think? I'm just gonna take this. I'm gonna make it a G sharp major. So we have G B D. So we're gonna have G. So it will say B D sharp, and then we need G sharp, and then we need this. Right now, listen to this. Wait, what is happening? First of all, I don't like this. Yeah, cool. need a G sharp high up in the this thing right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the same piano part, right? And for I'm just gonna forget about everything from now this point, right? And of course I'm gonna shift it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna write a inverted melody, so it's like the same chord progression, but this time it's gonna sound even sadder, right? We're gonna go in vocal try. We're gonna come here. We've already established that we're gonna do this, and this is gonna be a chorus melody. So do you guys understand what is happening? So it did like this thing is like if you I have to just add lyrics and the arrangement to it. Lyric work will keep on happening, right? And now what I want to show to you is like, of course we have this pre-chorus, right? So let's go. Okay, now we'll go from here. And the idea comes together. Does that make sense? So what we are doing here is storytelling. What is going to actually happen? We're going to say like these are the words and this is how we're trying to convey the thing, of course, which is going to take lyrics, right? We're going to do like we have to do the whole story building here, and then and as Sumit asked, and then this is like connecting in of ideas. Here's your connection of ideas. Sorry, this is off time, right? So it's like it's not done very well, but for now I'm gonna write the whole drum part later. As I'm saying, you need that like quick inspiration. You can't let those ideas get away, right? So what I said yesterday is like you always have to record your ideas. It doesn't matter if it's in a phone, it doesn't matter if it's in any of those things, it doesn't matter what anything is right now. So we need probably no man, we just need anything would work right now. Okay, that is too much. Oh, definitely. Crazy. Anyways, I'm not gonna get excited, but we're gonna start from here. And we need something slow ballad, right? So we're just gonna take that idea and we're gonna do we're just gonna try. We're gonna try from the chorus. Right, and we're just gonna do it real quick. So we're gonna do fills and we're gonna find anything is like anything with a fill, so that we just have that sense of rhythm, and then we can always like come back to this thing, right? So this is gonna be like this is gonna be whole one bar. I I just need quarter of a bar actually. Uh, what? That is too slow ballad, right? So we got half, and there's this intensity. It's like I'm just going to like just randomly place it here. Right, so this what it does is we're gonna drive the whole thing, paste all. We're gonna do this, copy, and we're gonna do paste all. And see, this is how you use kind of sampling, but don't let it guide you. So I'm not just doing so that we have structure for the song. All right, no. And sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't, but we'll come back to it. So like so you might be hearing a lot of clipping, and this is probably because of the maximizer. We're just gonna give it a little space. Alright, so as you can see, I already have a template. So this is like kind of like a fast kind of way, and I know Daniel is gonna love this stuff because we're gonna go power chords, right? So we're gonna go bias amp, obviously. Okay, not gonna make it heavy. We want like smooth kind of feel, right? We're not trying to take away from that whole exactly. So one thing I'm gonna do right before I jump into this and make you guys listen is, of course there is this, but we need Cocos. I always get my myself tuned up, right? Just give me 2 minutes. And oh, I'm not plugged in. I'm gonna unarm this. Sumit, any questions? Are you getting the whole creative process? So not to overcomplicate things, but you know. But the thing is, we want like initial. We want to be bound by the melody. Bound by the melody in the sense, once you have that melody ready, all you have to do is work on your lyrics, right? And then we have the whole month to do that. Then we can work on the this thing. You know what? Correct. Things do come when you practice, but another thing, one of those things is letting good ideas, letting go of good ideas. So as musicians, you know what happens is, I'll be very honest. When you're first beginning into music production, and even if you are there, and it took me a very long while to let this idea go, man, was to not to get attached to your own melodic ideas. That's what holds us back by a long. Okay, I don't need this. Sorry, I uploaded the law. But we get attached so much to our thing. Oh, like this is what I've composed, and this is something that I have done, that we forget that well it needs to be finished as well. Just a friendly advice. Why is the gain different on this? So just getting over that hunch, because otherwise we will never kind of finish our thing. I wanted to make you guys listen to this. How does it have input if my gain is 0 right now? Oh, that's how. How do I have my gain is 0 here? What is happening? One second, man. There is something up with this nonsense. Can you hear this? Like, is it like blasting? Oh yeah, now it's gone. Nah, man, there is something. Oh, my mastering chain is on, and that's why it is doing that. And we're just gonna now just as we did in the first part. Now we're gonna spend a decent amount of time making the arrangement for the chorus to come to life. Right? Very this thing. All sorry. What I wanted to try was this. What do you guys think? I think there is some possible ideas there, but what I end up doing is start writing the guitar part for it. For Alright, so we're gonna do this. So we already have this part under our belt. We can add this thing. So now we are kind of experimenting with our this thing. So if you're a piano player, if you're a guitar player or something like that, now is the time to start experimenting, right? So we now have that bass. So what's the time? Just give me till 7 and then I'm just gonna do loop I'm not coming up with any good ideas. how it feels in stereo. Right, we're gonna do left and right parts, and the first one is gonna go. Right, so instead of the E here, I'm gonna go E, octave higher. That's it. I hate this, man. I'm gonna increase my gain. I'm gonna lower my volume here, increase the gain, and just gonna check my gain levels here, right? And so that I don't record improperly. And now record. Do not make mistakes. Right, so we did that, and we are how many? Sounds really good. Oh, thank you very much. We're gonna make it just an even -7 right now. We're not gonna worry about anything. And before we record this thing, we're gonna go -7 here as well. Do this armor thing instead of our mic. We're gonna aim at our this thing. Copy paste our effects. I know it's happening. Wonderful. Wonderful. Did it wrong. I'm gonna listen to it now. So right, so now we are limited by this thing. Now our last stuff is, see, the thing is, you just make the bass stronger. So does that make sense, Daniel? So it's like, it's not that you can't play, it's not like that you can't play. It will be nice if you can add a small fill during the drum fill. There is a small fill going on, but we'll do that. Just give me 1 second. We'll look into that, because this is now our verse, right? And what we want is this to shift. Oh no, that is correct. We're gonna take our verse. We're just gonna lay it down with the piano, right? And this is gonna be our pre-chorus. And the only thing I'm worried about is right now. Not this. Just go ahead. That's it. And for Tanish, class में 10 मिनट दो.
Okay, bye.
Alright, and right, done, and then we go to our pre-chorus, right? We're gonna select this pre-chorus, done. We're gonna take our chorus. We're just shifting it, right? Because we've already done the work. Wonderful. Chorus, copy, and then we're gonna paste it. Oh, I already think I already had it. This part I'm not gonna mess around because I want it, right? And then you're gonna go ahead, and then you're gonna outro and verse. We're gonna take it again from here, copy, and then we're gonna paste it, and then we go top, and then again one last time. What do I need? Pre-chorus. It's hurting my jaw actually holding this pick like this, and I'm speaking. And now the last thing, piano. Oh, nice, it shifted along with it. Good Reaper, right? And so now what we have is our bass skeleton for the song, right? Especially along with this. And what we're gonna do, copy C, gonna take it chorus. Not there, man. This is what I halka sa don't like about. So if I'm copying this, I just want it to be pasted obviously where the thing was. Nice. So chorus 2, and then we're gonna just do something like and for now, just for now, it's gonna take everything. Oh, now let's talk about Daniel. 7-5 is 7-5. Oh, actually, I have to sit with Daniel for 5 minutes also. But Daniel, what were you saying? Which drum fill? Let's talk about that real quick. I meant a guitar part in that play. Can you explain a little bit more? But what do you so Sumit and Jay, did you guys understand what I was trying to make the idea? Like it's just like writing down the ideas and making it flesh out eventually. Like don't get stuck up on just one thing. Just flow, go with the flow. Trust your process. And as you said, Sumit, it comes with time. The composition is a skill and it is an art. It comes with time, but it's completely fine. Like where the drum fill comes. Okay, you can play three. You mean that this part that I did? I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because you heard. I think you heard me do that one line, right? That sounded really good because it was something like. Alright, so take care, man. Take care. Thank you for coming. Wonderful. It was wonderful having you, and it was wonderful. Uh, yes, yeah. I know. I got it. But right now, let's just like do that. Oh, we can definitely do that, man. Definitely. And we'll play around with other instruments also. I don't like the EQ on that drum, EQ on the guitar right now, but we have to kind of not worry about that. But we're kind of done. I'm just gonna sit with. And by the way, guys, if you ever need these things, no, samples and all that stuff, which the Daniel has sent over, you can always work on that as well. So don't feel. Daniel is the only one who's asked till date, which is good. Then we'll just sit down right now. Otherwise, no, I will forget, and I don't want to. Yes, Sumit. Tomorrow is Friday. We are going to bring our own compositions. We will do a good job, and I'll try to get over with my work that I've been pending work. And then we'll get on with the DAW things that I've promised you guys. Right? All right.